Picture this. You've just closed a big deal in a glass-walled boardroom, adrenaline high, phone buzzing, and that same night, you're whispering a bedtime story on the edge of a small bed. Which of those moments is quietly teaching your child how to handle pressure? Which one is teaching them how you handle it? Welcome to Boardroom and Bonnets with Tamika Shanae and my co-hosts Destinee Brown and Miss B, where ambition meets authenticity. From corporate life and entrepreneurship to motherhood, healing, and real-life conversations, this is your space to grow, laugh, learn, and keep it real. So grab your coffee or your bonnet and let's get into it.
Oof, that image lands hard. I remember one night after a review, totally hyped, and my daughter hugged me and said, "Mama, you never sleep." It felt like a mirror I didn't expect to see. I had to rethink what my hustle sounded like in my house.
That line, "you never sleep," is exactly the lesson we accidentally teach when process looks like panic. Ambition isn't the problem. The story we wrap around it can be. We want curiosity and courage, not chronic stress.
Totally agree. Today, we'll give you 3 practical approaches to try. Model healthy ambition, protect your energy with clear signals, and teach resilience so failure becomes a tool, not a tragedy. Start with one tiny experiment. See what sticks.
Let's begin with the easiest lever, language. Words are invisible memos we leave for our kids. Instead of defaulting to, "I'm so busy," try, "I'm working on something important, then I'll be with you." It frames work as purposeful, not chaotic. Kids hear the tone more than the calendar.
Yes, micro behaviors back that up. If you tell a child you need 20 minutes, actually take 20. Follow through teaches trust. If the boundary is negotiable, the lesson becomes, my time isn't reliable.
We call those small follow-throughs boundary signals.
Wait, scarf? Tell me that story.
I put on a specific scarf when I'm entering focused mode. Scarf up means do not disturb for 30 minutes. Scarf down means I'm present. Kids learn the cue fast. It's predictable and age-proof. Small, visible, and it spares a lot of words.
Love that. I do a whiteboard with green and red dots. My son helped make them, so the rules feel co-created. Green means yes, Mama can play. Red means Mama finishing something, then we play. Co-creation is key.
I want to push back just a little, because I've seen co-creation tip into negotiation by toddler. Are we ever just giving away the last word and losing authority?
No, I don't think so. You set the guardrails up front. Let kids co-create options inside a boundary. That way they feel ownership, but adults keep the final framework. It's like giving choices that all lead to the outcomes you need.
Right. Think of it like stakeholder alignment. You're not relinquishing leadership, you're securing buy-in. And when stress hits, the child who helped craft the rule is more likely to honor it.
Okay, systems. One quick ritual I use is a 5-minute family planning huddle on Sunday. Wins, tricky spots, and one non-negotiable, like Saturday morning tech-free time. It reduces friction and models workplace rituals without being corporate-y at home.
Amen. Micro sabbaticals are lifesavers. I block 2 hours each month, no work notifications, and I tell my kids, Mom's recharging so the house gets the best version of me later. It teaches rest is a tool, not a luxury.
Also use clear handoff language. If you're jumping on a call at 5, say, "I'm switching into work for 30 minutes. Here's what I'll do when I'm done." Concrete plans reduce household anxiety.
On resilience, ambition without a tolerance for failure is brittle. One habit, a short, curiosity-led debrief after a setback. Ask 2 questions. What happened? And what's one next try? Keep it short, curious, no lectures.
Yes, replace punishment with practice. My son wiped out on his bike, and I sat with him and asked, "What do you want to try differently?" We practiced balance for 5 minutes and then celebrated the attempt. The practice stuck way more than a lecture ever would.
Normalize emotion naming. Teach phrases like,
I'm frustrated but curious, or I'm disappointed. What did I learn? Those verbal labels are tiny leadership tools. They translate from playdates to performance reviews.
Okay, 3 ready-to-use prompts you can try this week. 1, at dinner, ask, what did you try today? 2, when you notice stress, say, I'm going to take a 5-minute reset. Want to join? 3, after a tough moment, ask, what's one tiny next step? Short, repeatable, low activation.
Quick ad for little ones. Make the reset literal. We have a calm box, a jar with 3 favorite things to touch or read. When emotions spike, we say, calm box, and it's like a pause button for the house. Rituals make boundaries tangible.
For older kids, co-create a short nightly sign-off promise. Each person names one tiny thing they did that moved them forward. It trains attention toward progress, not perfection. Fast, effective, and positive. Quick recap. Pick one language swap, choose one visible boundary signal, and run one simple resilience ritual. Treat them as experiments, not obligations. See what you learn after 1 week. Which one feels doable to you right now?
I'm starting with the language swap. Saying I'm on a quick call, then I'm all yours, already makes the house calmer when I say it out loud.
I'll run the 5-minute family huddle on Sunday. That tiny habit lowers the noise and gets everyone aligned before the week starts.
And I'll start the nighttime sign-off promise. Short and powerful. All right, listeners, challenge time. Pick one of our 3 prompts, try it for a week, and notice what changes. Small data points lead to big shifts.
We want receipts, wins, and face plants. This isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up smarter, not harder.
If something flops, treat it as data and iterate. Leadership is an experiment at home and at work. Adjust, try again. Keep the learning loop open.
Thanks for tuning in to Boardroom and Bonnets. Try one prompt this week, subscribe to the show, and leave a review. Then share this episode with another powerhouse woman who's balancing ambition with real life. Polished in the boardroom, protected in the bonnet. Until next time, stay ambitious, stay authentic, and don't forget the bonnet.